It's your pastor, Lawrence Souffrant, excited about the transformation you're about to experience. So the election is finally over. And I mean, some of us, we're excited about the results. And then there are other of us who just feel like it's doomsday. Donald Trump is president. This election showed me that there are at least two groups of people operating in this world. There are those who are making decisions based on faith, then there are those who are making decisions based on fear. The election is over. The results are in, and some of us, we voted based on our faith. In other words, we voted based on what we want in the future. We voted expecting the best. Then there are some of us who voted based on our fears. When we look at the future, all we saw was destruction. We made a decision to minimize that destruction. Not all of us voted in that way. There were some of us who actually believed in the ideas that our candidate was suggesting to the nation. There are some of us who actually looked at the plans of the candidate and said, yes, I support those ideas. But then there was another group of us who looked at the opposite candidate and said, I don't support those ideas. And so though I'm not really in favor of this one, I'll take this vote because I'm scared of that person getting in office. And that type of living is fearful living. And the problem with living in fear is that you don't always make the best decisions. I'll give you an example. Some of us were so afraid of being broke that we settle for a job that we hate instead of going after a career or a business that we love. We say, well, there's no guarantee that the ideal that I have for my life will happen, so let me settle for the guaranteed, the lesser evil, because any job is better than no job. Some of us were so afraid of being alone that we're in a relationship with someone that we don't really love. And our fear of being alone causes us to have this mindset that says, well, someone is better than no one. Another issue with living in fear is that we have the tendency to blame other people's decisions for our failures. We like to say, well, if they voted how I wanted them to vote, then I would have gotten what I wanted. The truth is, nobody is really in charge of your destiny. You are. Don't worry about what other people decide to do with their life. Focus on what you're going to do with your life. I want to just encourage you today to really examine your life and ask yourself, what are you voting for on a daily basis? How are you making your decisions? Are you deciding things based on your fears, or are you deciding things based on your faith? I want you to be honest with yourself. Did you wake up today to go to a job or to go to a class that you're really not in favor of? Are you living your life solely to be sure that you don't reach the ultimate doom, but not really striving to get the ideal success? Are you casting your balance on the lesser of two evils? Because the truth is, as long as you go after the lesser evil, you'll always live a life that's less than good. Now, for those of us who casted our balance on someone that we truly supported and they didn't come through, guess what? You survived the election. You survived the disappointments. You survived the failure. You know that you still exist even now because God has a plan and a purpose. God is trying to use you to solve a problem. You're not just here by accident. And whatever disappointment you overcame, because I'm not just talking about the election, I'm talking about all of the disappointments that you overcame. Every disappointment that happened in the past was not strong enough to destroy you. So what I suggest that you do is you get up and you keep your head up high, because life is too precious to be focused on disappointments, and life is too promising to be focusing on failures. I need you to go through the rest of your day making a decision to stop voting for the lesser evil. Stop settling for less than what you really want. I want you to go through the rest of today, just today, go through the rest of today saying, what can I do to make a positive change? That way, if you wake up tomorrow, you're waking up closer to a better future. If you're excited about who got into office, I'm excited with you. If you're not that excited about who got into office, what are you going to do do to ensure that your life is better. You're here today to continue on your journey. You're here today to bring about positive change in this world, because if you're not a part of the solution, you're definitely a part of the problem, because you deserve the best in this world. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and obviously it won't always work out according to plan, but that doesn't give you an excuse to give up. I mean, express your emotions, get it out your system, and then keep your head up high. Keep pushing forward. You are full of so many ideas. You are full of so much potential. There's so much more that you can do. Don't waste this whole day whining about how you didn't get your way. Use the rest of today getting exactly what you want to get. Use the rest of today to ensure that if you wake up tomorrow, you're one step closer to the greater good versus the lesser evil. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to like the video and please share the video. I love you. God bless you. And remember, your destiny is just one decision away. Peace.